I'm Jamie Kerr, a partner in the immigration law team at Burness Paul in the UK.
I'm James Ritchie. I'm a solicitor in the immigration team at Burness Paul.
We are here today to speak about nationality law and to look at some of the key questions around British nationality, and hopefully by the end of the session today we'll be helping some of you obtain a new British passport. Citizenship's a really important concept, even more so in the modern world. Citizenship's really important when we're in our own country as to how our own governments treat us and the rights that we have as citizens of a country, and also the obligations that we have as citizens. But perhaps more important is the role of citizenship in international law and internationally. We use our passports to go on airplanes and to go on ferries, and citizenship really sets out the rights that we have when we are out with our own country and regulates, I suppose, how other countries treat us.
At the moment, it's not possible to get Scottish citizenship. You can be born in Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland and England, but this would only make you a British citizen.
It is possible to have more than one citizenship. People with two passports are dual nationals or dual citizens. It's possible to have 3, 4, 5, as many passports as you are able to acquire, as it were. There are some countries, however, that do not allow dual citizenship. And for those countries, when you acquire the citizenship of another country, you'll sometimes lose your own citizenship. But in most of the Western world, dual citizenship or double citizenship is accepted. It's not without its problems. Sometimes a government can abdicate its responsibility to you internationally if you're a citizen of another country. But again, in the modern world that we live in today, dual citizenship, people having 2, 3 passports, is a very, very common and is a really good thing.
There are 3 ways in which you can be eligible for British citizenship. The first, you could be born in the UK and thus acquire British citizenship from your parents. You could apply to register as a British citizen if your parents have permanent residence or settled status under the settlement scheme for EU citizens. Or third, you can naturalise as a British citizen if you're an adult with permanent residence, subject to a few other requirements.
It is possible to lose citizenship. This is a very topical issue in British politics at the moment. There's a bill going through the Parliament looking at this very question. In terms of international law, the rules on this are very rigid. There's a lot of debate around this particular question, but yes, it is in some circumstances possible to lose citizenship. Usually those who lose citizenship are those who have carried out very extreme acts, and in recent times we'd see extreme acts of violence and the like, where people are losing their citizenship. But it's important to bear in mind that under international law, a state cannot withdraw, a government cannot withdraw your citizenship if it leaves you stateless, if it leaves you without citizenship. And this is where dual citizenship can become a factor, because if you're a dual citizen, then one of these states can withdraw your citizenship because you're not left stateless. But this is a really controversial, topical question, but it's one that's really embedded in international law.
British ancestry does count if you're born abroad. Generally speaking, British citizenship is transmitted from parent to child, and in some cases, grandparent to grandchild. Beyond that, though, it is quite unlikely.
Not everyone who's born in the UK is entitled to British citizenship. This is a really common misconception, that if you're born in a country, then you are eligible for citizenship there. Ireland used to have that rule. There are some countries where birth in that country enables you to citizenship. In Britain, that's not the case. In Britain, if you're born in the UK to British parents, then more often than not, you're going to be British, you will be British. And that's the way most people acquire their British citizenship. If you're born in Britain to parents who are not settled here, they might be on work visas or student visas, then the child's not British. But it's always worth checking out whether a birth in the UK is eligible for British citizenship, because there can be a number of factors that can be taken into account. But the real answer to this question is that birth in the UK in itself does not qualify someone for British citizenship.
The most likely reason that a citizenship application might be refused is under the good character requirement. The good character requirement essentially means that one must not have any serious criminal convictions, bankruptcy, or any matters of poor conduct, whether by association or of one's character.
So if you're eligible for British citizenship, the easiest way to get it is to email us, pick up the phone to us, contact us on LinkedIn, reach out, connect. We are experienced dealing with nationality law. We've dealt with some of the most difficult circumstances around. If you're not eligible, we'll be able to tell you quite quickly. If your circumstances are complicated, we can look into it. But if you think that you might be eligible for British citizenship, then the easy way to find out is just to reach out to us, and we're here to help you.